EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nashville. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for... touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Go.
The throw right away is Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Check.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
60 Vikings. Trap 60. Ready?
Now it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Let's go now.
Ward to throw again. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again, it's Ward. He's got the 1st down and more than that. Down the sideline. And he will score. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Tennessee. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Shot. Ready.
First carry of the game now, and here's Brees Hall. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready.
Another run here with Hall. And he gets this up close to the 40. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 6.
18. 18. Rush.
He'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Brees Hall. And he is very close to the first down, but a high ball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Drop ball 80. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
18. High there. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. This one complete to Campbell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
70. Here we go. Check. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st down. Whoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
18 Cardinal.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. Headed left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And no turnover here. Want the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans move out on top, 14-0.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cardinal. 70 Timber, 19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
70 Lions. Trap 60. 70 Lions.
Douglas in motion.
18 Rattler.
Send a man in motion right. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready. Coconut. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry has some room inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So after one, it's the Titans out to the early lead. We're back in Music City after this.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Start this drive on the ground. It's home. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And third down coming up.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical third downs, better on first and second. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. 42 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. Give up the middle with Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
70, Timberwolves. Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready. Come back to Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline. Past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
60, 79 Broncos. Ready. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw is Ward. Moving left. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 35 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To throw is Ward. And that ball incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on. Hey. Crack goal 80. Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
2nd and 10. It's Ward again. This one complete to Watkins. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Titans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cut. Ready? 60. Here we go. Cut. 60. Cut.
The drive begins with a run, and it's off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70, stand by. Top low 18. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop the throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
It's a gain of 12 there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Bait snap for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets are able to cut into the deficit.
28, Jets 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
34-yard line.
Gun, Ward. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. From the gun, here's Ward. There's Wk12 open left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Take that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. They'll find Hall out of the backfield. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a third and 2.
19. 63. Riggs. 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Arian Smith, touchdown of New York. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Cowboy 80. '19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Leo Chenal in there to drop him. That's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
Let's go now.
Off play action, it's Ward. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Brings up 3rd down.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll try the right side with Hall. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle.
On the go.
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down. They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
60 average.
Jets.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. And the Titans will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Taken down back at the 42.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Down. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Throwing, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Come on, set, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
79 Broncos, 19 Lions.
Back to the air once more on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On the jump.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
19.
Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And back deep is Quez Watkins. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
12-yard line.
What are you doing?
70 Timberwolves. Viking, ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
At the 24-yard line.
On the set. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, Ward. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Jets 21. Joey Sly to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one, complete to Campbell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Panther 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Cut, Dragon 60. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here. He ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide-open target, he's now forced to throw.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 5 times a Pro Bowler, that's Joey Bosa. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds.
13-yard line.
Ready up. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now a give on the ground. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Viking 18, Warrior 70. Check smash, check smash. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To throw is Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Sly to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bronco 80, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup, and the Jets have a 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
A gain of 13
1st and 10.
And the Jets 1st down.
They'll go again with Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Hall. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down. A run here with Paul. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Viking 18,
Now this time they'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Get up! Get up!
They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop the throw. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and They're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Check smash! Check smash!
Now, first down throw for Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 2. Bronco 80. Let go.
Out of the gun, Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They snap it to Ward. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The failure on fourth down leads immediately to a first and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Jets 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it. Not thing, 19. Rig alert, rig alert.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19. Tag. 7, Dragon 60.
From the gun, here's Ward. Leo Chenal. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
At the 11-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to